Hey, Miss, I am here. I am strong. I am worthy. I am bold. I am confident. I am courageous. I am chosen. I am divinely protected, and so are you if you know. I hope all is well. I hope you're vibrating high. I hope you're protecting your energy. I hope you're protecting your peace, and I hope you're staying on your path and journey. So I want to come on with an experience I had. I want to share a personal experience that I noticed within my growth as to where how I was, when I was growing and healing when I first started the process as to where I am now. So when uh, when I was shown what would happen if I stayed in a toxic situation, I was shown what would happen. So I was able. It was one of the hardest things um, that I've done because in the process of me coming into my awakening and coming into, I already knew I had a codependency issue. So I was trying to work through that while I was in a relationship. What I was shown and what I had to realize is that I had to get away from that specific situation relationship because it was toxic. Um, and I didn't want to let it go. I was still carrying that negative, low vibrational energy. I didn't want to let it go. I didn't want to start over. I didn't want to do this. I just didn't. It was just like I just don't versus what I need to do. So, like I said, I was shown that I needed to walk away from this toxic situation for me to be on a better path. I noticed like before that happened that we were like kind of growing apart. Like the moment I would say something real or, say something that I learned about or notice something I accomplished, it would be, it just the response that I got, just showed me that, yeah, we're not on the same page. We're not even on the same book. And which I gotta take accountability because I kind of already knew that. But when you carry that low vibrational energy and you have that codependency issue, and that's what I was struggling with, that codependency issue. So I was dependent on certain things in that relationship halfway, not paying everything, not just certain things where I could do on my own and still have peace within myself. So I'm reflecting. I'm like, well, if I break away, I can do these things that I'm worried about doing by myself. I can actually do by myself. Like I'm just not wanting to, but I can if I really do what needed to be done to take the necessary steps to get to where I needed to be. So, like I said, it was the hardest thing for me. I walked away. I let everything go. I didn't want any money in return. Everything I invested into that relationship, I didn't ask for anything back. I didn't take anything. You know how some people are petty. They take TVs. I'm not into that. I didn't take anything. So, I had to start over new. Moved, ran out of emotions. Moved. Realized that just because I moved away, those emotions are still going to be there. So I know through personal experience that was one of my issues, running away from certain situations, places, and things where I need to just simply deal with what was going on so I could be a better person. So I left everything behind. I became homeless because of leaving everything behind. But I had some family members that was willing to take me in, some good positive family members that I've been around my whole life that always, never steered me wrong, always told me the truth, never told me what I wanted to hear, just really, I feel like, real genuine towards me. So, like I said, I was homeless. But I knew I had to hang in there. Like I said, once I broke away from, I knew it was going to be for the better. It was just a process of finding another place, hanging in there, being strong, still staying positive while all in that energy. But I knew it will all be for the better later. So once I got through that and got my own place, and I started to realize more and learn more about that codependency that I had to let go. I was just hanging on to just not wanting to be alone. Like just that's what it was, not wanting to be alone. So I'm hanging on to toxic people, places, and things to avoid the loneliness, and that's not where I should have been in my energy and thought process. But through that, so now that I noticed through my journey as I'm healing, I'm still healing, I'm still learning a lot, I'm still but I noticed that I don't let certain stuff get to me, like how when I was carrying that low vibrational energy and I had to break away and start over and do what was best for me. So I did all that. Like I said, I got to where, like I said, I still have stuff I had to work on. But what I noticed is that in certain areas where people would say a certain thing, that's how I'm like, learning that that I've grown in certain areas. I've grown more than I thought, and I've healed more than I thought, because I used to take stuff personal, like people not inviting me, over for certain places. And it's like now I don't even care to get invited to anything. It's to where when I was carrying that energy, I didn't want to be by myself. But now I'm okay with being myself. I love being by myself. So yeah, I'm just learning that certain, situations that's coming upon me, like people like sitting there. I had a real issue with people just sitting and whispering. Like I was the type of person like, what you talking about? You talking about me? Just real defensive. And I noticed, like, once I healed some of those all those wounds that I had in me, I'm not so easily triggered. And that's a part of, that's how if you're growing or not. Like if somebody say something, even if it's a positive person or a negative, if they say something that triggers you, you still have work to do within. I just learned that through personal experience, like, you know what I mean? But so I noticed when people were saying certain some of the stuff that they, like I said, they used to say to me, I don't let it bother me no more. It's just like, and it's not that it bothers me, it's just it doesn't bother me like how it bothered me before, how I was triggered around certain people whispering, that be like, it's just like I don't care about that now. Whatever they say, I feel like if whatever I don't know won't hurt me, but if they really wanted me to know how they feel, they would say it to my face. You know what I mean? I used to get like take it personal when my siblings will get together with her other siblings and them not call me and see what I was doing. Like, oh, y'all just like, now I don't even give a fuck. Do what y'all do, have fun, because we're not on the same frequencies anyway. So that's when a part of me was carrying that low vibrational energy. Birds of a feather flock together. So, I was still carrying this low vibrational energy. So I wanted to be around people who were also carrying this low vibrational energy to fill certain voids, but, like even running into people, that did me wrong. Like I don't like, I would say certain negative stuff about people, like, oh, F that, or you know what I mean? But now it's like, I wish them nothing but the best. Like, I pray for people who did me wrong. I have no hatred or bitterness in my heart, and I'm so grateful and thankful to been able to heal that part of me, because having I wouldn't have healed that part of me, I probably still would be saying little stuff on the low and not be honest with myself, lying to other people to make myself look good. And, that's just not where it's at with me. Yeah, with my, like I said, I always had that issue of being alone, and and I'm okay. I love being alone now. I'm so grateful and thankful to be on this journey, on this path right here at this very moment. I embrace being alone. It's where I had an issue with being alone, and then it's like I had to find out why. It's like, damn, why do I have an issue with being alone? So once I went inside myself to figure out why I was having these issues of being alone, it was a part of society. Society tells us that the illusion tells us that you're supposed to deal with shit to be around people. Society tells you to get caught up in materialistic to fill certain voids. Like, you might be feeling a certain way. Instead of you dealing with that, you go out and buy yourself a pair of shoes, or you go out and buy yourself a new purse, or you go out and buy yourself just whatever, just to fill that void. And it's like, that void, what I had to learn through personal experiences, that void is still going to be there. It has to be fixed. There's no other way around that. You know what I mean? So, but I knew I had to hang in there. I don't know, where some of you at, or your path and journey. I don't know if you experienced something similar, to where you had to just break away and find out what really, why you feel the way you feel. Why do you do some of the things that you do? I was a people pleaser. I just always wanted to make things right with, just always wanted to, and then it's like, I was lying in the process. I was lying to myself in the process of wanting to help others. I was lying to myself, playing myself in the process of wanting to help others. You know what I mean? So now that, I've got past that, and it took, I'm not bitter and angry, and the lessons, even the ones that hurt it real bad, because I needed those. I wouldn't be here right now if I didn't have those harsh lessons. The harsh ones are the more the ones that I'm learning from, not so much it's the harsher lessons that it's like, yeah, like it's time to, do what's best for you or whatever. So like I said, certain stuff, like I don't have any friends. I got maybe one friend that I really, really talk to, and I have my spiritual family and stuff that I, deal with. You know what I mean? But like as far as like physical friends and like people carrying negative and low vibrational energy, I really don't surround myself with even when I'm around when I gotta be around certain people, I kind of still just isolate myself because I can't allow myself to be around all them different negative energies. So I don't know if some of y'all feel that way as well, but as to where I thought I needed friends. I thought you know what I mean? I don't need none of that, and I'm okay with it. I don't have anything to say. I don't have anything to tell. I don't have anything to talk about. If it's something positive, we can engage on positive things, or we can help each other, or if you got something that I want to know about and it's positive, or if I got something you want to know about, we can have a conversation. We can even talk about things in general. Like I like to have talked to people about how Hollywood, how they it's a dirty game. How you just gotta sell your integrity, sell your energy, everything to play their game. You know what I mean? And some of those conversations people don't like having because they know if they really look deep into that, then you shouldn't even be following some of these people. You shouldn't even be going to their concerts. I don't go to their concerts. To me, it's an energy thing, but I know people that do. Do I knock them for doing it? No. Me personally, I'm going to protect my energy. But so yeah, I don't even get I embrace being alone. I don't get mad when people don't invite me to stuff. I'm okay with not being invited, but those are just little things that used to bother me when, people going out just doing whatever and not calling me, asking me. But it's like, it's not now. I probably wouldn't enjoy myself around that anyway, because I'm not going to be able to say what I want to say without somebody taking it the wrong way. But not that I'm going to dim my light in the process. I'm just not going to be around it. You know what I mean? And most people in these energies, they're tearing each other down. When one person walk away, they over there talking about, did you see her? Da, da, da. Did you see? You know what I mean? So it's like, that's the type of energy I really don't want to be around. Like, uplifting energy. What could we do? We could go to dinner and talk, but like we could talk about some positive stuff. What did you accomplish? What is some of your goals? Is there anything I can help you with in that area? Is there anything you can help me with in my area? Just being on social media, period. Most people that, my family, people that I was around, most people are on social media. And like, even when I run into people now, they're like, oh, where you been? I don't see you, because it's not that I don't want to be seen. I just don't engage in that. You know what I mean? I feel like if it's not anything positive, and most people that I was friends with on Facebook, it was like, some of these people wasn't authentic. Some of these people I just seen talking about they got wads of money, but just was, just perked out. I'm like, yeah, this is just, I feel like Facebook was more of a fashion show, shit like that. I'm not into that. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to be better. I'm just trying to simply be myself. I'm trying to help my community in any way, shape that I can, I'm not trying to compete with my community. See, that's that competitive energy. I don't want to be around competitive energy. I want to be around energy where we can all help uplift each other and help lift others. So, this stuff that I would be invited to, it won't work out for me anyway. But, birthdays, stuff like that, I wouldn't get invited to. Yeah, I would take that shit personal. Like, damn, we better than that. But it's like all that healing and learning and growing. It's like, that's the type of stuff I shouldn't have been around to begin with. But I allow myself, and this is where I got to take accountability. I allow myself to be around these people and places and things because of the energy I carry and the energy that they carry. You know what I mean? So that's just, but I used to wake up every day worried, worried about this, worried about that, worried about, just worrisome. So now I get up every day. I'm very grateful and thankful for everything when I wake up in the morning. I say my prayers and affirmations, and I'm grateful and thankful to be on this journey as to where I wasn't so grateful. I wasn't so thankful. I wasn't so happy. I was depressed inside. I didn't have peace in myself. So I'm noticing my growth. at times I was hard on myself. You know what I mean? And ain't nothing wrong with criticizing yourself and, to want to better yourself. There was times where I was too hard on myself. So now I'm not as hard on myself as I was. How I say things, my thought process is different. I used to say stuff like, I ain't gonna never get that. I'm retarded as hell. I'm just saying, like, damn, just saying this stuff and not realizing how, even down to what we say and how we say it affects our lives as well. Like, you know what I mean? I do dumb shit. And it's like, no, I got to make better decisions. So now it's like, instead of me saying, I do dumb shit when I do something dumb, I say to myself, like, oh, I got to be better in this area, or I got to try to remember more, because that's very key. And I was one of those type people where just, I would just say and do anything, and not realizing that what we say and do pretty much very well affect because we know how that universe works. What you put out is what you're going to put in, is what you're going to get back in. So, if anybody experienced anything with your growth, anything you're going through that you noticed that, like, wow, I've grown in this area, because the old me would have been like, damn, like, the old me would have probably punched him or her in her face, or the old me probably would have been in jail, or, you know what I mean? So, that's just great progress, even if it's something small, a small accomplishment. Long as you notice, what you got going on, what you're doing, what's best for you. And, like me maintaining my weight, I was huge. Having to get that down, and then once me getting it down, me feeling better with having that peace in myself and maintaining it, trying to maintain a healthier life, which is hard. It's hard to maintain your weight and a healthier life when you come from a place where you didn't watch your calories, where you just ate whatever. You ate a lot of pork, you ate a lot of red meat, you ate so it's just like, now we're the version of you watch what you eat, you feel more better about what you eat, and and your energy. How some where you would carry negative energy. When I was carrying negative energy, when I would eat, some of those would make me feel heavy, and I didn't want to do anything. So just making better decisions and better choices as far as my meals, my intake, my portions. Now I don't feel that heavy feeling, or you know what I mean. So it's just very key. So I had to it's just, I'm just very grateful and thankful with my progress, and give yourself clap for yourself. Reward yourself for your progress as well. Because I know if I wouldn't have changed, I would not be here right now sitting to y'all talking to y'all right now. I wouldn't be here giving this message, giving this experience. I wouldn't be here if I didn't change, and I knew that. So that's why the change was required, because I knew, for what I was shown and what I felt, I knew that I had to break away. And when I broke away, I didn't worry about, I knew I was going to be okay. I knew I had to do the necessary steps to break away. But what I knew, once I broke away, I wasn't going to be homeless for long. I wasn't going to be depressed for long. I wasn't going to, I knew that, but just actually doing the steps to get there and having the faith of knowing, that faith is very key, of knowing I was going to be straight. I knew that. And now I feel so much better. I feel so much better. So, be thankful and grateful for the progress. Even though whatever you got away from, even though it hurts, people might make you feel away. Don't let them make you feel away. They'll try to make you feel away of you reflecting on yourself and doing what's best for you. They'll try to make you feel bad about that. No, be very grateful and thankful for what you accomplished and what you did. Because if you didn't break away and you still carry that low vibrational energy, tell them where you would be, right? So be thankful and grateful for that. I know I am. And if any of y'all did that, I'm proud of y'all for breaking away. I'm proud of y'all for doing what's best for you. I'm proud of you for picking this path, because most people will walk past this path. Most people get half down a block on this path and be like, nah, I'm going back that way because it's more comfortable. Or I'm going back that way because if, that's where everybody else is at. You know what I mean? So, Miss I Am here. I am strong. I am worthy. I am confident. I am courageous. I am bold. I am chosen. I am divinely protected. And so are you, if you know. So clap yourself, clap it up for yourself. Pat yourself on the back. Embrace your progress. Keep pushing. Keep doing what's best for you no matter what. Keep vibrating high, keep protecting your peace, and I hope all is well. All right now.